My understanding historically, CMS has worked with the RUC committee and they've really done a lot of work around what is the value of the work RVUs for the
Mhm.
physician and clinician services. And they do some methodologies to there. Sounds like CMS has kind of said, hey, over a period of time, technology and operation statuses have made this more efficient for these procedures. And the process to account for that through the normal RUC committee process hasn't accounted for that. And so we're going to make that adjustment.
Mhm.
Can you walk through how do they determine this 2.5% adjustment? What were their internal benchmarks and calculations to do that?
Yeah. So just like there's various components of a total RVU, the work RVU itself has three separate components. So it has the pre-work, the intra-service, and then the post-service. The efficiency adjustment actually is only going to apply to the intra-service. And so that efficiency adjustment is only going to be a 2.5% reduction of that portion of the work RVU, not the total work RVU. Outside of that, it also excludes some codes. So like E&M codes, telehealth codes, time-based codes, they won't have the adjustment. Those codes will not have the adjustment. But still, roughly about 9,000 codes are going to be effective, right under 9,000 of the 12,000 codes that are out there. So the majority still will be. When the RUC identifies or when they make recommendations around the MEI, which is the Medicare Economic Index, all that is basically an indicator of inflation. So how much do things cost? How has cost changed? That's going to be overhead. That's going to be compensation associated with physician practice services. Over the last 5 years, over the last 10 years, every year there's an adjustment. And I think you mentioned that adjustment is what then drives changes in the physician fee schedule. Since the RUC historically has only looked at revaluing or done an analysis of a handful of codes every year, they absolutely think that the productivity has been overstated. So essentially, they've just given too much value. And so that efficiency adjustment is essentially just the culmination or the aggregated total of the last 5 years of MEI adjustment. So the MEI increase over the last 5 years equated to 2.5%. And so the 2.5% adjustment is negative to offset that. And it's only applicable to the intra-service portion of the work RVU.